Hello y'all and welcome back survivalists. We are late in the game playing Stranded Deep. This is version 7.4 and we are playing with hard and permadeath options enabled here. You know, and speaking of the update, I did make a slight mistake or misunderstood or just didn't remember completely. The gyro parts are actually only available on the endgame carrier now, so we are pretty much SOL on a gyro until we find that carrier. So I did have a small idea of an exploration trip today. Take our raft out, we'll get a bit more of our world mapped out here, and see if we can't find that endgame carrier and maybe some of the bosses, because we're going to have to start chipping those off the list too if we ever want to leave. Gotta get those 3. Now, I'm sure most of you know, we have the, the shark, we have the giant squid, and we have the eel to deal with. And I'm pretty sure I know where at least 2 of those guys are. I'm pretty sure I saw something off into the distance in an empty patch of water, and that's pretty indicative of one of the bosses. They used to have these giant towers that you can, definitely see them at, but they took those out. Don't know why. Maybe it was too easy. So, if you remember in the last episode, we got our farming plots up. They're looking very nice, making a pretty good wall for our entryway to our castle in the sky, which we will get completed here soon. So our potato wood farming plot, we ended up having 3 in there. I'm going to add 1 more to each of these, and it won't upset our little experiment at all to see, truly which one does the best, which we all know the corrugated scrap will do the best, but just nice to see it. And it has been 2 days. It's day 30, and these guys are growing very rapidly. Probably 1 more day, and they'll be ready to harvest here. And we're also going to make a bedroll so we can go ahead and save anytime we want to, and we don't need that ugly shelter. Alright, so we need to get some water here. I already got some food collected, although it's not going to stay very good for us because it's just cooked medium fish meat. It's not smoked fish meat. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. And I don't think I have any rations at all. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on our stats as we're going exploring here. And we might have to take a few coconuts with us as well, just in case. Alright, and here we have all the materials for our bedroll here. We got 3 pieces of leather, 3 pieces of cloth, and 3 sticks here. So we'll quick craft that awesome bedroll. And as you can see, you can just go ahead and plop this anywhere you want. You can move it anywhere you want, and then you can just pick it up, or you can sleep and save with E, but you can just pick it up, and it all gets rolled back together. Very cool little item there. And I think we're almost ready to go here. Really quick, before we do, y'all, I did forget while I was actually playing the game, and I remembered during editing, we did do a raffle for the raft, and thank you everybody that submitted a name. Really enjoyed all of them. We had 7 Sails, the Bermuda, and then we also had Plywalker for a suggestion on the name. We did a random raffle, and congratulations to Taylor Hurt, the Bermuda, for our raft, which is quite fitting since it is in the shape of a triangle. So the Bermuda Triangle, very nice. So I will be renaming the raft in the next video, but did want to add that in. Congratulations once again. And thank you all for your suggestions, and please keep it up. I love chatting with y'all. Alright, let's get back to it. We just need a little bit more defense. That's right. Let's go ahead and get out of the way. There you are. I just need 2 more pieces of leather here. And I already have everything over at our tanning rack here for some refined spears, because, those crude spears, they're nice, but I'm hoping we can kill these crabs a little quicker with a refined spear rather than, risk getting caught up like I usually do. The crabs take me out more than anything else. It's ridiculous. Okay, and wow, look at that. 2 days and everything is pretty much grown. Actually, it's all grown. Looks like the cura fruit is there. We have our yucca tree, our potato. Wow, it's all there. So we might as well go ahead and harvest all this, because it'd be better for us when we get back. And a cura fruit is good for the road as well. Looks like we'll go ahead and just plant another potato farm since we have it, or you know, we'll take it for food because we don't really need potatoes yet until we actually find a there we go, find a jerry can, because what's the point at that? Without a jerry can, we can't harvest any of our potato liquor to make some ethanol, essentially. Okay, we're good on that. Let's see how much the potato gives us, huh? So, we got 3 bars of health, and that brings you up 2.5 bars. That's actually pretty good. Not bad for just a potato. We might as well get everything up and take a few coconuts with us while we're here. And put all this in the front here so we know exactly where it is. And we got our little weapon storage. Beautiful. Alright, we are set. So first things first, we got to pick a heading here. Let's take out our compass. And let me look at my map. Got it right here, and I'll pull that up on the screen for y'all. So we're over down here, and it does look like we do have an empty spot on either side of us that could be one of these bosses. Now, as far as the actual map goes, I'm pretty sure we're in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, and we've come from the start, obviously, and made our way all the way bottom right. So I'm thinking we'll just continue and clear out the bottom of this entire world, if we can. I don't know if we'll get to the other end today, and see what we can find. So we'll start heading, let's see, it's about north, well, it's actually more southwesternly is where we need to head here. So we'll go ahead and head on a heading of about 250 degrees on a west by southwest heading. So let's try that and see what we find. Yeah, Shark, you ain't flipping this raft, buddy. This thing is built for speed and style. This thing is very, very nimble for how big it is. I'm thinking I'm going to add maybe 2 more sails to this and see if that'll increase the speed even more so. It should, because these other 2 sails really did pick up the speed of the raft, but we are adding on more, so we might need more sails to compensate, especially since we don't have our motor. So that is something we also have to remember here, is that it's going to take a lot longer for us to get around in this world without that motor, so we gotta find a jerry can. Alright, so it does look like we have a small island here that we haven't actually looked at. That is about 220, so it should be, yeah, about 220 from our island. Yep, there's our home island right there, so we're actually perfectly in the crosshair here, so we can get an accurate measurement, and I actually already have that plotted out. So the next one we have is this one here, and that is super close as well to 220. I'm going to call that 230. It's not quite 240. And then we do have one over here that's at 170 off of, alright, let's do this one. This is behind us. That's even harder to do off the top of my head with the calculations. That's 120, and we were, let's see, this is at 40. So with the triangulation, what is that again? That is that 170? Actually, I think it is. If I remember right, yeah, that's 170. Now, these calculations are a little tricky, but you can do these calculations to figure out. It's a pretty much basic trigonometry here. You just take each angle. See, we have 110 here, and we have about 50 here, so it should be, if you're standing on this island, it should be at about 160, 170, if you're trying to triangulate this island. So, but there is a whole algorithm to it and all this other stuff. So, we do have a big empty area here. You know, I don't have my binoculars out. Those would be good. My spyglass. What do we got out here? Big empty area. Okay, now that is definitely a boss right there. What do we got? Doesn't look like we have anything in this big empty space, but it does look like that's a boss fight right there. We're not going to go to it because I am not prepared for a boss fight, but that is nice to know that we have one so close to our island, so we can do that one very soon here. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, quite a big, pretty big island here, and it looks like we're still on the same heading. Yep, about west by southwest, so our raft has not really moved at all, which is very good for us for actual plotting out these islands here. So this one we're also going to call, at about 220. So we have quite a bit of islands over here. It looks like we are kind of skimming the edge of the world. What do we got out here? That looks like a nice island for loot right over there. Looks pretty small, but big wreck. We need to find another wreck like we did in the Mega Hall episode. That would be great. Not seeing any whales or anything. It's kind of a bummer. You usually see a whale on one of these, long trips here. We're also going to do some fishing here in this episode. I figure that would be pretty cool since we're out and about. Never know what we'll find. We can actually do that while we're moving as well. Let's see. There you are. Nope. Should probably check up on our stats really quick too. We're actually doing very good. I should probably put a, I did bring an aloe as well. There it is, aloe salve. So we can put that on, and this is a preventative measure. So this will really help our SPF stay stable for us as long as possible. Okay, I don't want to get too distracted because we got to make sure we know where we're going here. Man, we are drifting quite a ways away. But we are on the same course and heading. So that is good, very good. Oh, that is the shark right there. Definitely, if I remember right, that is the shark boss. It's a giant whale carcass that he's feeding on right there. I believe the boat is the squid, actually. So man, we have two bosses right next to us on the southern end of the map. Very nice. I'm gonna have to do some more precise plotting out. We should probably take this island by island, but I'm very curious to see if the end game is close enough because I really want a gyrocopter. Okay, this looks like a very open part of the world. Wow. Are we at the edge of the map already? No, I got one there. Not seeing any others. And we're still on a firm course. Excellent. Man, this raft is super stable. With this triangle, it just like breaks through the waves, keeps itself straight. It's like a Tesla. After the updates. Okay, wow, I am seeing absolutely nothing. That, I do believe, is still the whale carcass. Whew. It's a long voyage. Oh, there is something coming in to frame here. What do we got? That is one heck of an island, it looks like. Wow. Is this going to be our next southern headquarters? Look at that. That looks pretty big off into the distance. I mean, we've got to be a few nautical miles away from this. And it's already coming into view. I don't think that is a small procedural island. And it looks like we have quite a mast sticking out of the top here that might have some really good loot in it. Oh, we have another one. Very nice. So we have a small... Oh, this is a small island. Oh, it looks so much bigger off in the distance. Just got a lot of foliage on it. Okay, so at least we're not at the edge of the map. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's actually some more to... What is this? Is this south? Directly south. So we're actually not even skimming the edge of the map anymore. From our current heading of 250 degrees... Oh! Oh, no! Ruh-roh. Actually, I think I made a big mistake here. We were supposed to be heading on a course of 220 degrees this entire time. Oh man, that is some hella math that I don't think I can do right now. Okay, so we were heading 220, and we're at 250, and we've been going for, I don't freaking know how long now. We're definitely off. We can't be that far off, because we're still on a south, you know, we were on a west by southwestern heading, and southwest. Okay, 220 degrees. That's not bad. Okay, this is day one. Oh, man. Wow. We have been out at sea for one full day. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's it. That's the end game.
Holy shnikes.
I can't believe it. Whoa. That just came out of nowhere. In the fog of the setting sun, like some sort of a ghost ship. That is beautiful. Okay, well, I guess we found it. That is awesome. All right, well, we'll continue our way over to it and at least get an idea of what the end game, you know, ship looks like. I've never been on it before. I've only seen it in the picture of the update menu. Oh man, as the sun sets too. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Love the moonrise. It rises so quick though. Okay, oh, wait, actually, another important piece of information. That is a huge mega hull ship. Again, another sea container ship like we had in episode 4 and 5, I believe, was our two-part mega hulls episode, which pretty good haul. It got us off to a really good start. Okay, wow. Okay, so we are losing the light, and I don't think I actually packed the lanterns here for y'all. So we'll end up maybe taking shelter on this small island, just docking really quick, and make sure our water gets back up and everything, and see what we can do about some light. Otherwise, I'll sleep, and we will get over to the endgame carrier in the morning. Ah, perfect. Rise and shine. Excellent. I'm loving the bedroll. You can just pick it up, put it wherever you want. So cool. So cool. All right. So we did have a little issue with our meat. I don't know if it's there anymore. Oh, yep. There it is. Spoiled medium fish meat. Didn't take but a day for that to go very, very bad. So we're going to have to rely on coconuts. I am kind of pushing the envelope here. I know, with hard and permadeath on. But you know, I live on the seat of my gaming chair. Well, actually, yes, I do. I meant to say edge. I live on the edge of my gaming chair. Alright, look at that beautiful endgame right over there. Loving the carrier. Oh, it's a little, some of the actual images aren't popping up just yet, but let's get over there. What am I doing? Okay, this thing is massive. Wow, look at that. And I love that it's just like on a small patch of beach, like it ran aground or something on the smallest beachhead ever. Now, that's a little unrealistic there, Beam Team. But that's cool. You know, I don't know why you couldn't have it floating on the water. Maybe like have this island down under the water and then put the in-game scenario on that, but who am I to judge? I'm not a gaming creator. I just play them and make my opinions known. So it looks like we do have some animals as well on this island. Is this considered a large island then? There is quite a bit of loot right off the beach right here. We got a crate. Excellent. We'll just go ahead and zip right on up. Look at that. Excellent. Okay, now we are vulnerable, though, because this guy is able to go straight through our raft, apparently. Ugh, I hate that. Oh, no. I think I just messed myself up, didn't I? Grab it, grab it, grab it. Okay, no. Run away, run away, run away. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Hopefully this guy calms down here in a second. And I have to drop this stuff off, too. There we go. You gonna glitch out right there? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Because my superior intellect knows that you can't crawl up driftwood. There we go. Oh, it's kind of ridiculous. I wish the animals were a little harder than that. Even though they tear us up most of the time anyways. Do I still have my sails up? I do. You never know. Just go ahead and raise these. Don't want our raft to leave without us. Okay. run over here. We'll take care of this guy. Man, this thing is huge. Definitely an aircraft carrier. Okay, he doesn't know we're here. Just gonna crawl up to him. Fire! Run for your life. You're dead. So it looks like Godzilla did a number on this vessel here. We're gonna have to try to find a way in. Does look like we have a hole right here, but is that gonna actually lead us up to it? Let's see. I don't think so. Huh. Okay. How do we get into this thing? Let's run around to the other side of the island. See what we can find here. There's gotta be a ladder or something. Oh, look at that. Looks like we have a ramp here. Designed to let us in. Very nice. Quite a bit of crates so far, too, on the beach. Very nice. Maybe the gyrocopter parts will be in there. I probably should have looked. But, wow. Okay. So, we do need a crude axe. These aren't damaged, though. You know, if these said damaged doors on them, we'd be able to break those open. Oh, wow. A lot of carnage. A lot of carnage in this aircraft carrier. Something went horribly wrong here. Oh. Oh, just got real. Now that is a plane. It looks like someone was trying to make this thing work. Okay, this could be my escape. Oh, this could be my way to escape Pacifica. Oh, okay. So we repair plane engine, repair plane propeller, repair plane cockpit, stock food, stock water, and stock fuel. Ooh, I really like that you have to stock up on items too. That's cool. Okay, so, wow. Looks like we have quite a bit to do here. There's a gyrocopter part. Oh, yay! We have gyrocopter parts. I think I'll just take these. Excellent. We could make a gyro, but we don't have fuel. Crap! That's the only thing. Wait, it said the gyrocopter part spawns here now, but what about the rest of the fuel items? Have I just been really unlucky on that end? Okay, very cool. So it does look like we have a launching track for the plane here. This is a very odd aircraft carrier. Not one I'm familiar with. And I've seen my fair share of aircraft carriers. Oh, no room in inventory. Oh, sweet, gyrocopter parts. We got 3 gyrocopter parts. We're not going to need that many gyros, but I'm taking them anyways. Doesn't look like we have any crates in the back here. Alright. This is a very cool endgame scenario. I wish they paid as much attention to the rest of the game as this endgame scenario, it looks like. You actually have a little quest and stuff to do, like something rewarding going on. But I still love this game. Who am I to judge? I really do. I love this game. It's so much fun. Oh, where are we going? A lot you can do in it, and I'm really excited to get to place some of your custom islands in here pretty soon. Once we finish this off, I'm going to be starting another one, because I really do love this game. And we'll actually get some of those really expansive islands that you all create every single day. They are just freaking gorgeous, but because we don't have 2 save files, I can't go all out and, like, you know, keep with this one and then start another one if I wanted. So kind of a bummer, but oh well. So we have a lot of wood containers on the beach, and of course I'm out of inventory space. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all this halfway pretty much. Let's see, drop all this off, drop our gyros. We'll take our weapon with us, but we only need the refined spears. These things do work. So I ended up going around and picking up the rest of the items that we're actually going to bring back, and nothing really special except the gyrocopter parts. Those are definitely coming back with us. And I ended up going into the waters to see if there's any wrecks. Nothing special. There are no wrecks actually at all, and there's really no reef. So really nothing else to this endgame scenario. Couldn't get up into that tower. I do want to try again, but I am going to go ahead and head back because it doesn't look like we're going to have enough food to make our way back to the island. So we might be a little worse for wear by tomorrow morning. Now, this does kind of confirm a suspicion of mine that I was having, unfortunately, a few episodes ago, this endgame scenario being here. Very happy that I found it, but I do believe something went wrong when we first started the game, and I went through and I showed everybody the cartographer, and then I made a new random generalized world. I'm guessing that didn't work properly because I think this is the exact same world that I showed you guys, and that's really no fun. Unfortunately, because I might not have a memory for everything, but I do have a pretty good memory for images. So if this is the end game, then for sure those three bosses are right next to our home island. So which you know is okay because I'm kind of ready to complete this game. I know we haven't really done much, and that's upsetting. I know, but I want to kind of move on into the maps that you guys create. So we will be doing a few more things in this. You know, definitely probably like 10 more episodes or so. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to stop right now. What I'm thinking though is we will end up completing the boss fights here in a few episodes. We'll get ourselves ready for that. We'll try to get our castle in the sky pretty much built. But we're not going to go all out on it like I was expecting. I'm thinking that we'll finish this game out, get it completed, move on into a new game, and start plugging in the worlds that you yourself have created. So definitely, if you have one of these worlds and you want to see it on this channel, I would definitely love that, guys. You know, I'm always down for that. Start creating them now. We have plenty of time, probably a few months, if not more, until we get into the new game. So keep that in mind. Start getting creative, people, and make them tough. Make me suffer. I give you full permission. I don't care how hard and ridiculous they are. As long as they are survivable, we will check them out here on the channel. I do hope you all enjoyed this episode. Let me know down in the comments below. I know it was a little cheeky, but at least we know where everything is, and we'll get ourselves settled here in the next few episodes. Just remember, we were late in the game, but better late than never. Have a great play, y'all.